Hello, it's me, Berry Gatherer. Did you miss me? I bet you did. As always, I have the most amazing, profound and unbiased takes on gacha games. And of course, Genshin is still the best game ever. So, I've tried the new Genshin Endgame, and I cried the tears of joy. It is so new, so fresh, completely unseen before. It felt so unique, I couldn't stop playing. I totally didn't just complete it once and get all the rewards to get more primogems to pull for Navi or anything. Yet what do I see? Some lowly peasants are complaining about the game again. They say that Genshin's Endgame is not fun, it is boring and uninspired. But I, the Berry Gatherer, will prove them all wrong. First and foremost, Imaginarium theater is super good, for a few reasons. First, it's based on rules and limitations. I freaking love rules and limitations in my game. I love being limited and forced to do what I don't want to do. What can be better? Who needs some stupid buffs altering the gameplay? Who needs unique ways to play the character? Rules and limitations are the way to go. I want more rules in my game. It is amazing that you can play only with the elements Hoyo wants you to play. Everyone complained that some reactions are almost never used in the endgame, and Hoyo fixed it. Now you have to use them. You have to use Overload and run after your enemies flying away in all directions. You have to use Mono Pyro, because what can be more fun than being forced to use a mono-element team in a game about elemental reactions? You're right, nothing. And of course, Imaginarium Theater is the true endgame mode, because you need at least 15 build characters in order to play it. And not just any characters, but characters of the particular elements that are allowed this season. You're a Hydra Endurer and you have skipped most Pyro main DPS units? Sucks to be you! Good luck clearing this shit with your anima supports. That's a skill issue. You should have planned your pools better. And what if you are relatively new? What if you don't have all these amazing units? What if you're just a little free-to-play player, trying to build your teams, pulling little by little, getting one 5-star every 3 months? That's a skill issue. Just give money to Hoyo, pull the units you need. You don't have money, just get good at life, and then come back to Genshin and spend it all on waifus. That's the only thing that's worth spending money on. But what makes Imaginarium Theater truly worth it is the prize. First, you get primogems. A whole 620 primogems for completing 8 floors. That's so generous. You say it's less than a temple? You're ungrateful and entitled. You know how much it costs Hoyo to give you these? You know how much computing power they use to distribute primogems to all the players? It is still more than 3 wishes. Praise Hoyo's generosity. Now, let's talk about the brand new amazing endgame mode that came after Imaginarium Theater, which whoever's themselves called endgame, by the way. Of course, I'm talking about Envisaged Echoes. It is the best endgame you could imagine. Because first, to access it, you need to perform well in Imaginarium Theater, which means all the weaklings that don't have lots of built characters will be filtered out. This is so great. Only the true elite can access this mode. Second, you can only do it on certain small selection of characters. This is the best decision you can make in a gacha game, where you have to pull for said characters, and use it 180 pulls to get them guaranteed. Every single player will totally be able to enjoy the game mode, because they will certainly have the limited characters in question. What do you say? You don't have Diluc or Jin? Many people don't have them because there is no standard banner guarantee. This is a skill issue. They should have put on the Chronicled Wish banner, the best banner in existence, as you already know, because your pity doesn't carry over, and this banner will never rerun anyway. I love wasting my pulls so much. Yes, I didn't get Eula my queen, but I was so satisfied while pulling for her. Thank you, Hoyoverse. The third aspect that makes this game mode so unique and amazing is the fact that you need to have the character at level 90 and with friendship level 8 or above. People have been asking Hoyoverse to make friendship level matter in the game in some way, and they finally did it. What are you complaining about? Go make that friendship farming party and use it to claim all the rewards in game. You'll be there in about a month easy. I've always dreamed about building an irrelevant character up to level 90, because level 90 is so essential. It is usually not a waste of resources for characters that you're not gonna use anyway. That's so fun and gives you a strong reason to play the game, beside gathering berries, that is. Berry gathering is still the best endgame activity, of course. I completed Ningguang's challenge, because I love Ningguang, of course. Totally not because she's the only character I have built. And her trial was a blast. It was so specifically catered to this character, and so fun. Ningguang has a J screen blocking projectiles. So the challenge is about defending the world's most fragile monolith and blocking projectiles, such as arrows, more arrows, Geoshamachu's spells cast at the target's location, And of course, huge flaming axes. It was so fun. I've always loved the monolith defense in the abyss. And what rewards are you going to get for this amazing, beautiful and unique endgame mode? What is the reward for building your character up to level 90? The best reward imaginable, of course. Even better than poses for the camera. A trace that you can see behind your character as they run. So, from now on, make sure to run around in dark rooms or in contrasting environments, or else you won't be able to see your hard-earned reward well enough. Also, you only get the trace for the character you chose for the trial, so make sure to take your Ningguang on walks more often. I know you've been keeping her in a dusty closet this whole time. It's time to bring her out and make her, because of amazing rewards that Hoyo gave us. And I promise you, her stones from her ult will now fly straight into target just because of this amazing new feature. And finally, I got to address the elephant in the room. You absolutely cannot ask the devs for endgame, because the game hasn't ended yet. Endgame, as it is obvious from the name, is something that takes place after the game ends. That's so entitled to ask Hoyoverse to add endgame earlier. Once the game ends, in a couple of years or so, Hoyoverse will give you the best endgame in existence. Trust me, it will be better than endgame in any other gacha game. It will destroy WoWa, it will destroy all the competition. Everyone will only play Genshin all day, every day from then on. You just need to wait for it and be patient. And of course buy new waifus and give Hoyo more money. Patience is a virtue after all. That's all I want you to say today. Now, live with these great berry gathering insights. Goodbye!